Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 1 of Forgecraft Season 14. A whole new Forgecraft. That's 2 Forgecrafts in a month, maybe 2 months, I don't even know. But we're on Minecraft version 1.16.3. There is a whole new mod list because now we've got a bunch of new mods on the server. We're upgraded to the latest version of Minecraft that's out. I think 1.16.4 is coming out, but like is almost there. But as you can see, a whole bunch of people getting ready to get started. It's a new Forgecraft. I want to go find a base. Everybody say hi, and then scatter.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Scatter!
Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Scatter! Alright guys, so while I go to find a new place to live, I'm going to lower audio sounds. Let's see. Probably
You have a bed on your head.
Yes.
There we go. So Discord audio should be a little bit lower now. I know we had some problems last time I recorded the first episode with a lot of people being around. It was a little bit loud, but it shouldn't be too bad. Oh my. Oh, that took great. Already rough.
Before anybody asks, we don't know why the cubes inside the blue slimes are red. We really don't.
They're evil.
It's a feature.
Yes, it is.
Ooh, biomes of plenty toadstool blocks. That's
They
cool.
crossbreed with the magma slimes.
That would make sense.
I ate an apple.
I was gonna go south. I just didn't realize it was a sheer cliff face to the south. My goodness.
1.16. Anyone knows of another way to prevent all the mobs from spawning?
Oh yeah, no, it's rough. It's gonna be rough. You know how it is. As everybody's doing their world gen exploration stuff. But I think I've found what looks like a pretty nice place. I was kind of peeking at the map. CBW was doing a bunch of like pre-chunk gen stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit high, but it's kind of nice, right? It's not terrible. There's also something over there that looks like a nice kind of flat plains biome. You guys know I like, in general, to chill in flat plains biomes. But while I'm going to explore, how about I read off the mods list for you guys? Just get that out of the way first things first, so that everybody knows what mods we got on the server. So we've got a Equivalo Alpha. I don't know what that is. I didn't see it on here. Don't know what that is. Ambient environment, apple skin, which I think is like a
Night miners here
like a
too.
like a library style mod. I'm pretty sure apple skin is. We've got Applied Energistics 2, which is cool. I'm very excited to see that back in the 1.16 realm of things. We've got Ars Nouveau, which looks interesting. I want to say this is a Ars Magica style,
Are you going to pay
like
for it?
themed magic mod.
Yeah. I'll
So
send
Ars
some
Nouveau
you guys.
looks really interesting. Like there's all these glyphs
Actually, might be living
that
up
I'm
there,
not,
probably get
I don't know
really
nothing
far,
about.
like the
But there's a book. There's a novice
you
spell
want
book,
flags.
so that's interesting. Oh, we'll get to this in a minute.
That's
Yeah,
purple.
that's there. There's like all this stuff that looks very interesting. Very cool.
If anybody
Creative
sees
spell
a
book.
biome with
So there's
biome
different
in it,
spell
please
books. That
buy
looks
it.
neat. Is there like a guide? Spell parchment? I'm gonna have to ask the mod author here if they're around. I don't know. But look at all the cool stuff. Looks neat, right? So Ars Nouveo's on there. Better advancements, better burning, biomes of plenty, bookshelf. Does this look like a nice place to call home? I kind of like it. I kind of do. Batanya's in the server, so that's neat. Maybe we'll get to that this season. We didn't super get to it last time. Looks like World Gen's still kind of happening.
My mods.
Yeah, there's some trees. I'll go over there and get some wood.
Same.
I was like, how is everybody hearing Dire? Oh wait, he's streaming.
Haha.
Secret fire.
I might turn Discord chat up a little bit because I want to ask them. Does anybody know if ours has a in-game guide to it?
We both scattered.
Ars Nuevos?
Yeah.
Yeah, the book you got, the Warren notebook, it spawns with you.
Oh, that one's the... Okay, cool. So that one's for ours. Got it.
Yeah, it was what I was complaining about, and then I smacked Bailey like 20 times. Teach him a lesson about spawning with things at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, we're missing mod name tooltip right now, so it's hard to tell where those come from.
Gotcha. Yeah, server TPS is like it usually is at the start, but I'm hoping that once people have stopped world genning, it will be a little bit better.
Speaking of world gen, anybody found vines?
Not
Ooh,
yet.
I don't know about that.
I need something to climb up a great distance without needing a block behind me.
So let's see, what else do we got here? So we've got Botania, we said. We've got botany pots,
String would
botany
work too, but I
trees,
can't afford
building
that
gadgets,
string.
BWNCR, I have no idea what that is. Cauldron recipes, ceramics, charging gadgets.
In fact, some people just find their base sooner than others.
We've got
Some
chicken
of us
chunks in
research
here.
and plenty of
Chisels
time,
and
surface
bits
spots,
alpha.
really lots of minecart rails.
Chisels and bits alpha. I didn't know somebody was updating and maintaining chisels and bits, but apparently that's a thing that's happening, and that's pretty exciting, right? So that's cool.
That is the entire thing I plan my base around.
Let's take a look in
And
here
the
and
base
just
has
see.
to be scrapped if I realize it doesn't work for minecarts.
Oh, look at that. It's totally chisels and bits. Look at that. All right. Not too shabby, huh?
Truly predictable, and yes, that is me.
That is awesome. That is cool.
Okay.
So let's see. What else we got? Citadel, cloth config forge. Not sure what that is. Clumps, code chicken lib, configurable cane, controlling, cooking for blockheads, crafting tweaks, craft tweaker, create. Yes, we totally have create on the server, which is also, if you guys saw Soren and I playing with create back in, what was it, 114 or 115? I forget.
Wonder, is it a bug or is it lag?
Yeah,
Exactly.
large amounts of hype around that,
Tried to
right?
make
Like
planks.
that is cool
Like,
beans right
the
there.
mod changed the planks recipe. No, it's just lag.
So super excited to try out create.
I'm
Lots
just
of
using the
neat
crafting
stuff to
page
see.
Right now, it always takes
Kind of
3
stalling a
seconds
little
to
bit,
find
talking
a
about
good
what mods are on the server while we do like the basic intro stuff, obviously. But also server lag because it's Forgecraft and it's day one. That's how it goes. Usually the server lag clears up after like the first episode or two because number one, less people are on the server. Number two, there's like less world gen and exploration going on. So we will get there. So yeah, create. Very excited to see that on the server. Definitely want to play with that. Oh, what is this thing? Handheld world shaper, huh? Ooh. That is a neat looking thing. How come everything in create looks so cool? How come everything in create looks so cool? Look at all these things. Look at all this cool stuff that you get. I'm very excited. Look at this water wheel.
I miss
Looks
gravel
neat.
roads in villages.
So anyway, awesome. Looking good. Wow, that is just, I'm not used to it being that slow. Let's see how TPS is looking. Yeah, not a great TPS situation for sure. But hey, that's why Forgecraft is a thing, right? We're doing the old test out the mods and see how badly we can break the server. In fairness, we found that in 1.16.1 at least, there was some vanilla type changes that made things a little bit slow. So I don't know how much of those have been addressed just yet. How's it looking, CBW?
Sorry, I'm still debugging Rorax. I think she's in. So.
Oh, cool. I'm bumping up Discord voice a little bit.
To get in yet?
Oh, hey, this is a AE2 satellite crash thingy.
A meteor?
Yeah, that thing. Yeah, TPS is a little bit rough as usual.
Yeah, it's world gen. There's a lot of world gen still going on. I thought I generated chunks, but I guess I didn't get far enough out.
Yeah, I mean you're free from your duties, CPW.
No, it's alright. I could go and do other things now, so I've got family stuff to deal with and that. So.
Alrighty.
No
Thank
worries,
you
buddy.
so very, very much for that.
I'm trying to find somewhere to stop first. But...
Yeah, I just gave up on traveling and trying to find world gen, and I'm just collecting all the pumpkins I found in this field.
Hey, you know you can put pumpkins on your head using the /hat command?
Really?
Oh, is that how everyone's adding things to their head? I tried doing it via the armor way, and I'm just like, this isn't working. This is dumb. I'm angry now. Yeah, but they do that.
All right, back to being quiet for a little bit. Let's see, what other mods were we at? So create, we talked about. Cucumber, culinary construct. So some of these mods we definitely saw before, right? Which is cool.
Can you put both types
In
of pumpkins on
161,
your
but
head?
definitely some new ones, right? Ours is, I think, our first new one, and create were the 2 new ones that were not in
Yeah,
161.
you're right. They do that. Anyways.
Let's see, dark paintings, dark utilities. Ooh, yeah, dire goos on the server. Boy, I hope I'm not causing any of this lag. So new mod,
We got
dire
Do we
goo.
have that silly
Ooh, look at all the goo. Look at all the things. So, those of you who know what dire goo is, terrain gen is still not implemented, so there is no goo in the world.
The normal
So
pumpkin and
hopefully
not
I'm
the
not causing any
jack-o'-lantern,
lag.
you can get the pumpkin
But
on your head.
what we have planned is we're going to have custom dimensions, and we're going to have a dimension dedicated to the goo. So if players want to play with the dire goo mod, which those of you who might not watch my streams might not know too much about what it is, but don't worry, you'll find out soon enough. But players who want to check that mod out can definitely do so by, you know, going to a dimension, placing down a goo block, and checking out the goo mod. So that's kind of the plan. So we're going to create a dimension that's dedicated to the goo. But, you know, considering the server's laggy enough as it is, I don't think we're going to be putting it there just yet. So that's neat. Very excited to have that on there because I really want to see, you know,
what they even do is just
what people think of the mod. You know, if we can.
Just marking and explosion protection.
So dire goo's on there, which is neat. What else do we got here? Elements of power. That one I keep seeing that, but I don't know enough about it. But it's neat looking, and I want to know more about it. Oh, the cocoons look nicer now. That's neat. Okay, that's cool.
So currently it's just saying.
Oh, allies. There it is.
Yeah, I just allied.
That's cool.
In 16.
There's a mod called Elevator ID. Is that just what? Yeah, that's these guys. Elevator mod. Okay, cool. Emojiful enchantability. That's chicken chunks. Enchantability. Only the worthy will be rewarded. Anyone is worthy of this heart. That's cool. Enchantability. Neato. Enchantment descriptions,
Yes,
which is
that
cool.
is how the
Ender
last
Rift,
started.
which we saw
Trying to
a little bit.
everyone else, it
Remember
was
this guy from 161? I showed you guys a little bit. So that'll be cool.
It was great for getting.
Let's see. Ender Storage, Ender Thing. Did we look at Ender Thing
that was
last
great.
time? I don't know if we did get a chance to check that thing out.
fair.
Engineer's Decor.
And then-
That's
and
one that
then
adds those
not
cool
too much
signs
later,
and stuff.
Spawn was completely erased. so it wasn't like-
Immersive engineering as well, obviously, but engineer's
I had a
decor,
lovely forest.
right? Cool
It
stuff
wasn't a
there.
forest anymore.
All right, so let's do a little bit of mining. I'm gonna have to like design a home or something. We've also got the Extreme Sound Muffler, which is this one. Awesome. A mod called Fast Workbench. Find Me. I don't know what that is. Looks like a utility style mod. Flat Bedrock, Forge, FTB Chunks,
this got burned
FTB
out of the
Essentials,
fire.
FTB Quests, FTB Ultimine, a bunch of
not a
stuff.
fun place to
There's
live.
also
Maybe
the
here.
Goo mod,
The Great Fire.
which is not my mod, right? This all is dire goo. This all is goo. Different mod. Goo and You has a book, which looks cool.
Like really,
And it's crafted with a gasket, which is gold, honeycomb, and magma cream. So we're gonna have to figure that out. This is, I think, the Create Autocrafter, which looks stinking cool, right? But goo, I don't know a whole lot about it. We're gonna have to investigate it. We are definitely gonna have to investigate goo a little bit. It's from Zeno, the original author of Equivalent Exchange 1. So very interested to see, and Reliquary, as you guys may remember Reliquary. So yeah, Zeno made goo, which is neat. So I'm interested to see what that's all about. My understanding is it's a little Equivalent Exchange E, but like not at all like Equivalent Exchange, like just
I'm just disappointed how
similar.
slowly
I don't know.
breaking.
I really don't know enough about it to have a good explanation, you know, about what it is. So that's exciting. Gravel Miner, I don't know what that is. Oh, well, there's a Gravestone mod, so that's good. I'm glad to see that. Gravestone's in there. Guidebook, Ice and Fire, right? You guys remember that? That's the Dragon mod. So that's exciting. So Ice and Fire is on the server. Lots of mods, honestly, that I've listed so far were not in 1.16.1, which is surprising. I'm thinking a lot of people were probably expecting, and correct me if I'm wrong, right? Feel free to put in the comments. I'm suspecting a lot of people were like, oh, 1.16.3 is going to be the same as 1.16.1. Nope. I think we've already described that is not the case. Immersive engineering, industrial foregoing, inspirations, inventory sorter, inventory spam, iron chest, item filters, JEI tweaker, just enough resources, light level overlays, lollipop mantle, McJady lib. We've got mechanism on the server again, so pretty much all the mechanism stuff we saw in 1.16.1's Let's Play of Forgecraft we will see again. Let's see what else we got. MGUI, Mine Colonies is here again. That's cool. That's good to see that. Mini Coal, Mining Dimension, Mining Gadgets. Yay, my mod's on here. Yeah, we totally have mining gadgets. Yeah. And building gadgets. And charging gadgets.
They made babies burning in sunlight vanilla.
That's pretty cool. Very, very happy to have all the gadgets mods. Modular routers. We looked at that a little bit last Let's Play. We might use them again this time. Mystery Milk, which we know is going to be a good time. Mystery Milk gives you squid milk and ravager milk and slime milk and phantom milk and spider milk, which seems terrifying. So yeah. Yeah. For anybody out there who wants to be able to milk other kinds of animals for some reason, it's a mod that exists. Mystery Milk. Mystical Agriculture. Nature's Aura. You guys remember Nature's Aura? That's on 1.16.3 now, which is cool. And I think there's some new stuff that LPEC added, so very, very excited to check that stuff out. Nature's Compass, Nether Portal Fix, Packing Tape, Patchouli, Placebo, Player Rugs, Pneumaticraft is here again, Pocket Storage, which is good stuff. Podium, Portality, Powa is here, Pretty Pipes. I want to check those out. I think that's also an LPEC mod, isn't it? It's like pipes, but they kind of work vanilla-ishy. That's about all I know. That's about all I know. LPEC would know more. Look, I've mined like almost 30 blocks now. Yay. Ooh, what are these ores? These are zinc from Create. Oh, cool. Man, that's neat looking. What else we got? Project Table, Quantum Storage, Ranged Pumps, Ratlantis, and Rats. So the Rats mod separated out Rats from Ratlantis, which is cool, right?
I'm trying.
Do love me some Rats. What else we got here? Refined Storage and Refined Storage add-ons, restrictions, and then we've got RF Tools Base, Builder, Control, Power, Storage, and Utility. So a good number of RF Tools based mods, right? RS Gauges, RS Requestify. What's RS Requestify? I'm not super familiar with that one. RS Requester. Okay, I don't know what you do. I don't know what you do.
I'm trying to see. I
have no idea what that is.
Attempts.
Huh. Runelick. What's that? There's no in-game items for it, so I don't know what it is. Seals. There's also no in-game items for that. Sheer Madness. Sign Button. Simply Backpacks. Simply Light. Simply Utilities. Skinned Carts. That sounds neat. Ooh. Look at that. You can have a bunch of different mine carts. That's cool. Pelican minecart, Panda minecart. Awesome.
Are you trying to connect now?
That's cool. No. Slimy Boyos. I think we saw that one last time. Sound device options, Splashy, statues. I forget what Splashy was. Nothing in-game item-wise. Stronger Snowballs. Tinker's Constructs. Tetra's here. I might want to try Tetra this time around. What do you guys think about that? Because I kind of didn't play with it much last time because I jumped right into mining gadgets. And you know I love me my mining gadgets, right? But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, TPS is still a little rough as everybody kind of gets settled. The One Probe, Tip the Scales, Titanium, Toast Control, Tool Belt, Tool Stats, Transport. Yes, that looks cool. Trashed, Waystones, Weirding Gadget, Zeros Minimap, XNet, and that sounds cool. Alright, so I think that's at least all the mods on the server. And hopefully the server will start settling down a little bit with the lag. So how about I take a break for a sec? I'm gonna like just mine up a little bit of stuff. Maybe find a place to call ish home. I might even peek across the river there and see what that stuff is. That looks like diamond, but probably isn't diamond because we're not, you know, at a lower Y level. And Yeah, what we'll do is come back here in a few minutes. I'm guessing this is another create ore, because it kind of looks like it, but maybe not. This is copper ore from Tinkers. Ah, cool. Okay. That's cool. Yay, the vein miner is really going to help.
Why is it connecting to port 8?
Ultimine. So, alright. I'll be back in a minute once I... hopefully once the server settles down a bit. Alright guys, we're back. So what I did is I kind of made myself a little cave. So I should be able to peek out here. Yeah, look at that. Nice little cave. Oh man, did I use up like most of my torches? I think the answer is yes. That's right. I've got some decent amount of coal from just, you know, vein mining it up where I could. There we go. Yeah, server's still a little bit laggy, so I'm just kind of... Here's the meteor I found. I just ran across the river here and popped into a cave area that I now call my home. And I'm figuring I'm just going to do a little bit of mining for a few minutes while I'm waiting for the server to chill out. Because the server is definitely all on stuff. And we're also doing... CPW is doing some debugging to try and figure out like what might be happening at the moment with the server. So hopefully we'll figure that out sooner than later. Now let's see, we can shift and scroll mouse to change shape, right? So escape tunnel. What direction is that? That's up. So that's not what we want. Shapeless mining tunnel, I think, is where we want to be. I see it on there. I'm just waiting for it to... I think it's a little laggy lag. Mining tunnel. Ooh, yeah, that looks cool. Doesn't that look cool? Look at that. That is what's up. That is cool. I'm a big fan of that, as you guys probably already know. Like, yes, please, to that. Look at that coolness. Now, the bummer is that it only matches the same block types. So it didn't clear these, but still, it's pretty cool. That is pretty cool right there. Yeah, that's what's up. Ooh, what is this stuff? Arcane ore. Ooh. That's new. I really want to check out the Ars Nouveau mod. And I really want to check out Create. And I really want to check out all the things, basically. I want to check out the Goo mod by Xeno. Those are like the big ones I want to make sure to check out sooner than later. I'm hoping Ars has some kind of like mining option. I'd love to start with magic if I could. That would be cool. I don't know. It might. It could be. It could be. So let's see here. I'm gonna keep on mining with my... Oh, hello. Hello there. What is this fancy stuff? That's fancy looking, right? Light Zirconium ore from Forgecraft with a Z. I missed that one on my mods list. Nobody tell Soren about that one. Nobody tell Soren about that one. Light Zirconium ore. At Zy. Yeah. Look at that. There's a bunch of stuff here. I have no idea what all it is or how it works. That's cool. That's interesting. Yeah. I have no idea what all it is or how it works, but interesting to say the least. Oh, hello. Blue Zirconium ore. Red Zirconium. I guess they spawn in clusters where... Oh yeah, look at that. They're all the different colors are right here. Okay, that's neat. It's definitely an interesting looking texture. That's cool. Probably inspired by Forgecraft, obviously. But I like how it has a Z instead of an X. All right. Hey, yay! Iron's good. I'll take that. Let's see. Shapeless, please. I will take the iron, and then I can make an iron pick, and that would make my life a lot better. Because mining this slow with a stone pick is even more painful. All right, let me come back in a few seconds here. Oh my goodness, look at all this inventory. Look at all this inventory. We'll be back in a minute once I've... I'm going to turn this iron into a pickaxe, and then I'll be happy. Aluminum ore. Okay, not too shabby. Uranium from mechanism. Copper. All right. It's all looking good. Yeah, this is just going to be like my little base of operations. So what I'll do... And then... Ah! Does this stuff hurt you? It might. It might. It's pointy, so I can see it hurting you, right? So it might. What's weird to me is even like crafting tables are laggy, which is unusual. Like it's rare that you see crafting tables be laggy like that. But hey, the good news is we have tiny coal. So that's a lot of excitement right there. Tiny coal is a good time. At least I think we do. Yeah, mini coal. Mini coal, totally a thing. Much appreciated. This is probably going to take about 15 minutes to smelt. Thank you, tick rate. Yeah, see? So we'll be back in like a long time. All right, guys, we are back, and I've been doing a little bit of world exploration. We bounced the server. We found one mod that was being a little bit laggy, and the mod author was luckily around to fix it. So he did a quick fix, and he replaced the mod, and it seems better. The TPS isn't great still. Yeah, we're still around like 80-ish, so it's still not great, but considering the number of people on, it's not terrible. And it definitely feels like it's behaving a little better. So that's cool beans, right? I'm just doing some, the basic day one stuff, setting up a tree farm, setting up some crops, that kind of thing. Just kind of your standard suite of playing around with stuff. I do need to flip through the Ars book, and I think that's what I'm going to do on camera real quick while I wait for some food to smelt up. Because I would love to see what we got here. So, and can't you cook this? What is it? Is it smoking it? Oh, that's cool. Neat. Or campfire cooking. Smoker's just faster, right? That's the only benefit. If it's food, it cooks faster. That's all there is to it. That's the way smokers work, right? Pretty sure that's right. Pretty sure that's right. So I want to flip through the Ars book if we can real quick. Ars Nouveau provides spellcrafting, magical devices, powerful trinkets, and magical entity automation to help developer report issues. Join the Discord community. That looks cool. So there's a few things to flip through here. So we've got some introductional stuff, getting started, resources, spells, machines, automation, magical equipment, and entry index, which is just, like standard, here's all the things, right? So let's look at spell casting. To begin spell casting, you will need to first obtain a spell book. A spell book will allow you to create, store, and cast spells using mana. A higher tier spellbook will provide additional spell slots, allowing you to craft more complex spells. To craft your first spell, you must first select the form that the spell will take on. A form glyph must always be the first glyph in a spell recipe. Next, add any number of effects to the chain. Effects refer to what the spell will do, and they will resolve in the order they are placed in the book at the target or location the spell hits. An augment can be used to modify the way an effect or form behaves. Augments may be placed after an effect or form. An augment will only apply to the glyph to the left of it. Multiple augments may also be applied to the same effect or form by chaining augments together. If you would like to set a spell to a different tab, select the tab from the right side and repeat the above process. Several key bindings are provided for using the spellbook. C for open spellbook, V for quick select, Z and X for this stuff. So this looks cool. So basically I just need a set of iron tools and a book, and I can get my first novice spellbook. That's cool. And I just happen to have a handful of iron at the ready. So Ars Nouveau is definitely one of the first mods that I want to play with. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that this is a Ars Magica kind of, thing. So there's a bunch of glyphs here. Shield, harm, strength, interact, blink, amplify, phantom, rune, extend time, snare, slow fall, freeze, split, smelt, heal, accelerate, leap, summon, vex, pierce, lightning, harvest, grow, yes please, fortune, break, ha 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 ha, that's what's up. So that's cool. So how do we get these glyphs? New spells. Accessing new spells will require a small amount of setup, resources, and base building. New spells can be learned by obtaining items called glyphs. Glyphs are created by the glyph press using magical clay, a reagent, and world mana. Once you have obtained a glyph, simply use it with a spellbook in your inventory in order to write the glyph to the spellbook. To learn about creating new glyphs, see this section on the glyph press. Okay, we can do that. Now, is that in here? No, it's not. There's also world mana, starter spells, and spell mana, but we'll look at that in a minute. Accessing new spells requires a special machine designed to convert reagents into spell glyphs. These glyphs can be used to unlock new spells in a spellbook, or may be used in special crafting recipes. Creating a glyph will require a special form of magical clay, a reagent for the spell, and nearby mana provided by a mana jar. To use the glyph press, first place your clay into the press, then use the reagent provided on the press. If there is enough mana nearby, the press will begin crafting. Mana can be provided by a nearby mana jar. Cool. All right, so we'll need some arcane bricks, right? And magic clay. And ooh, there's also marvelous clay and mythical clay, which looks like better stuff. So arcane bricks, I'm thinking is probably the smelted version of the arcane ore that we just got, right? And then create can also smelt it, or energized smelter can smelt it. Cool. So arcane ore, we found a few of these while mining, right? I've got 6, so it's a starting point, right? And it doesn't look like there's any ore doubling recipes at all for this. So it doesn't look like it in any way supports being ore doubled, so I might as well just throw it in the smelter and get it going, right? I might mine a little bit more between episodes so that we have more of that, which sounds like a good time, right? So we'll want the glyph press, which will need a piston, so we're going to need some redstone, right? A decent amount of iron and smooth stone. Magical clay just looks like clay, arcane bricks, and redstone. Looks like we're going to need a lot of arcane bricks, to be fair. 2 arcane bricks per magical clay. All right, that's not terrible. Let's real quick flip through these remaining starting chapters. World mana is a special form of mana that must be gathered using devices in the world. World mana is used for powering magical machines like the glyph press and for infusing powerful baubles. To begin gathering mana, see the section on magical machines. Cool. And then mana jars will store mana. Look at that cool, look at that really cool looking model there. That's awesome. Mana jars store mana from nearby collectors. While this mana cannot be used for casting spells, it is used for creating spells and baubles like powering devices like the glyph press. Enchanting apparatus. Mana may be used using a bucket. To use mana in a jar, simply place a jar nearby your desired device. All right, cool. Nice, nice, nice. Starting out, you only have access to a few effects and forms. Once you have access to the glyph press, you will be able to craft any spell. To help you in your decision, here are a few spells to start with. A starter effect, combine this with projectile, break or touch, break to harvest iron and lower materials. Cool. That will damage enemies. That grants the target a speed boost. Try self-haste. Light. Okay, cool. Creates a permanent light source. Nice. Cast on entities to grant night vision. That's cool. I'm already seeing a glyph that does 2 different things, which makes me very excited. Tier 1 augment that can be crafted using the glyph press increases the power of most spells. Try projectile break amplify. Amplify for breaking obsidian or apply to harm to get better damage. Nice. Ignites entities, a cheap way to increase damage. Harvest. That looks cool. Harvest plants without breaking them or destroys entire trees instantly. Nice. So that's just a few of the glyphs that are available. And then finally, spell mana is used to cast spells with a spellbook. The maximum amount of mana and the speed at which it regenerates may be increased by wearing special mage armor or applying the mana boost or mana regen enchantments on your gear. Additionally, you will gain bonus mana and regeneration for each glyph unlocked in your spellbook. Adding glyphs to your spellbook will also increase the maximum amount of mana and mana regeneration. This bonus also scales with the tier of your spellbook. So it sounds like a cool looking mod, and I wouldn't mind trying it from my early mining options, right? I don't know. Is it going to be worth mining with? It may turn out that no, it's slow and not good. Or it may turn out that, hey, this is really a neat way to mine, and I'd like to just have a different way of starting out. So I'm going to try this mod out. It'll be my first intro. So episode 2 will come back. I will do a little bit of resource gathering between episodes, and we'll check it out. For now, Devil20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of Forgecraft for 1.16.3. Obviously, a lot to unpack in this mod pack between create, and Ars, and Xeno's Goo mod, and a good handful of other mods that are all new from 1.16.1. And of course, we'll have refined storage and mechanism and all the other cool stuff for ore processing and whatnot. But I want to start different. I want to do something a little bit... I don't want to repeat what I did in 1.16.1, so we'll get into mechanism eventually, but not, day one. Alright guys, Devil Toy signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.